Okay, guys. My name is Assaf, Luxembourg. And by the way, you don't have to take notes. You could all get the presentation later on. And I am super excited and honored to be here today. And I didn't know I'm the first speaker for some of you. So I'm going to start, and from then on, it's going to go and get better. Okay? So here's my plan for today. Here's what we're going to do. Yeah. I'm going to introduce myself a little bit, give you guys some context about my background and why am I here speaking to you about these things. Then what I want to do is get smack into practicality, get super practical. So I want to share with you some lessons about startups from my personal experience. I want to then share lessons about entrepreneurship. This is like chapter number 3, which is a much bigger topic than startups. That's actually much more important for me to speak about that with you, again with the relation to my background. I am from Israel, and we love bottom lines in Israel. So I want to get to the bottom line fast, which is the bottom line, the part. And then I want to wrap up with what I think is like the ultimate question that many of us, if not all of us, are facing or will be facing in the near future. So I don't have ultimate answers, but I have maybe a way to contribute to understand the question. So that's the plan. Does this sound okay? Yeah. I'm so happy you like it, especially because there's no alternative. That's what I have. Yeah, also obviously I'm from Israel, so in like where I'm from, you never wear a jacket. Like you wear a jacket only on your wedding day. So I'm also feeling very much at home here, so take this off. Yeah, okay. So, before I start, something that is really important for me to kick off with you. I want to go back to the title. Who is this person? Who figures this out? What's the name of that person? It's not me. There's a huge hint, like in the subtitle. What's the name of that? No, that's the subtitle. Crossing Deserts to Promised Land. Any ideas? This person is wearing, forget the jacket he is wearing. He is in an area that looks like a jungle, more like a desert. He has a map, and he's thinking about a place that looks like the Promised Land. Moses. Who said Moses? Thank you. So Moses, obviously I'm Jewish, and in our tradition, Passover is coming up, which is a holiday which is all about the story of the Exodus. And it's actually really relevant for me to start with you. About Moses. Let's look at this guy as an entrepreneur. Well, at first, he did not dream to free his people. He actually grew up with Pharaoh, the prince of Egypt, but he wasn't born with Pharaoh. He was born to the slaves. So we all know where he came from. So I believe that in the world of entrepreneurship, you really have to know yourself. It's all about self-awareness, and you have to know where you came from to really discover where you're going. It's important. Life doesn't start from today to the future. There's history. They don't start with your startup and the market. There's history. So know yourself. Moses also knew the desert before he went to free his people. He actually lived there for a while, hung out with Jethro. So he knew that place, and it helped him later on when he came back and led people there. So you need to know your market. Don't just go into the desert thinking that you'll crush it. You need to know where you're going. So know your market. He knew the market. Now this is an important part, which is relevant to all of our future in our professional lives. Coming to Pharaoh and giving him the finger is easy. I hate you, boss. I'm going to quit. This place will never work. I'm going to do my own thing. I know better than you managers. I'm going to start my own business. I'm going to show everyone. That's easy. Even stepping into the desert is easy. The first few miles in the desert, you're strong and happy and dandy. You may also have some beginner's luck. Like for Moses, he came to the Red Sea. The sea split into two. It happens. Some people get luck in the market. But you can't rely on it. Because what do you do after the Red Sea? Then comes the desert. Like in every startup, like in every entrepreneurial journey. So in the desert, there's no food, there's no water, and there's no shade. Desert sucks. It's hot during the day, super cold during the night, and it's an unforgiving and tough place, like the market. And even if you have 400,000 people behind you, which you lead into freedom from slavery, and sometimes they may disappoint you, like you come down with the 10 Commandments and they built a golden calf. But even when they don't disappoint you, when you go first, all you see ahead of you is the desert and the skies. And it's frightening. And this is something that is rarely discussed in the world of entrepreneurial land. Entrepreneurship is a very lonely journey. So there's that. Now the Promised Land is not the Garden of Eden. The Garden of Eden is a myth. It's a fantasy, which you can't get because we ate from the apple. But the Promised Land is a real place with real challenges. It's not the Garden of Eden, but it is the destination. And sometimes getting there may take longer than you think, like 40 years. Even if you do not get in, that is the destination. Moses never set foot into the Promised Land. He died on Mount Nebo in Jordan. His people went inside. Many people did not achieve their entrepreneurial goals, but their companies did, but they were gone. So why do it? Well, I believe that when you find something that is really worth winning for, you discover a passion that is worth winning for, meaning not take the alternative, but do that is worth taking the risk of losing for, and that is worth taking the choice living for. It's not 3 years and we'll sell the business. That's what you want to do for life. Then you really have a chance of doing something epic in your professional careers. And with that, I want to start. So, my name is Assaf, Luxembourg.